house. I deal with a lot of
There we
shit
go,
that
my
I
stream
probably
is
shouldn't
started
have
now.
to deal with, but it really sucks. So, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, Venom, I fucking deal with, I saw the face, and it was out of the corner of my eye, so I don't put much stock into that, but it freaked me out. And then my fiance Cassie, she said she saw it while because she dropped me off at work, and then as she was driving away, she saw it standing, like she was like, Chris, you're still paused.
I know.
Oh, okay. RKO out of nowhere, but she basically fucking saw it in a parking lot, like
I had to
down,
start
like,
my stream and shit.
like across from where I work.
Staring at you or at her?
Staring at my place of work, I assume.
Well, it's definitely following you.
And this particular bit was a whole lot of fun. So I've begun meditating
God, I'm
recently.
so sick of having to pick up Jenna.
Never enough
meditate?
mayhem to cause.
I
That's
do.
hot.
I have begun meditating because, like,
Subject.
it's something that I've seen
God
done,
damn it,
and I
CJ,
kind of
what
always
happened?
wanted to do it. So I started that, and
Chris is on
there was
fire.
one time that I was
anything?
getting ready to go to bed, and so let me ask you a question here. Actually, what do you believe, like, ghost, like, energy wise? Like, do you believe that ghosts are just like different energies, or like what do you believe?
Well, in my opinion, there's loads of different types of ghosts. Like phasophobia, that's more
having a blast
fictional
here.
about ghosts.
Cheers!
No, like, my question is, like, what do you believe that ghosts are? Like, do you believe that they're, like, essentially, like, energy?
They are energy. Technically are
Well-
energy.
Yeah,
Bet I could do better.
the way I feel like it is they're a spiritual type of energy.
Well, that thinking that I had one night was, what the fuck, bitch? Fuck out of here.
Simulation needed
If ghosts are energy, why could you not change? And if we are made of energy, essentially, why could you not change the way you think for a bit? Like, essentially, think differently than how you think, or like perceive things differently. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so if I use an example like a ghost can twist your train of thought
Yes.
and make you suddenly aggressive. For
Yes.
absolutely no reason, you're in a happy mood and then get suddenly ticked off. Is that what
Yeah.
you're meaning?
Music to my ears.
Essentially, I'm thinking. I thought one night, well, if ghosts are energy and we have energy, why couldn't we essentially change our energy output or frequency like a radio, and perceive what the ghosts perceive to either see the ghost or
Did I
talk
miss
to them,
anything?
right?
Mhm.
And I was doing this. I was laying down and I closed my eyes and, like, started to fall asleep, and it actually happened. I didn't open my eyes per se, but I saw 3 figures appear in my bedroom.
You know what that's called, right?
That's
Can
fucking
you
amazing
move?
if I've ever had one.
Were you able to move during this?
I
CJ?
could not move. I could look around. I could, like, move my head.
That's called sleep paralysis.
But you want
Paralysis.
Yeah, sleep paralysis, and it's actually a very heavy medical disease.
But the fucking worst part was, as soon as I looked at them, all 3 of their heads turned and looked at me.
So that could. Now, this is possibly true. I would.
See, are you dying over there?
This TJ's fine.
I am
Oh,
dying.
it showed me you're dead.
But I saw all 3 of these things look at me. And you'll never guess the 3 things I saw. They're haunting you and they're horny. They were getting ready for a gangbang on my ass. But I saw these 3 things, and they all looked at me, which freaked me out a little. The first one I saw was the Black Shadow. And
Wow,
you'll
of
never-
course he's the black man first.
Well, he was standing over me. He was like standing next to my bed, 90-degree
Did
bent,
your-
looking down at me.
Did your chest feel heavy? Like very
he-
heavy, like
was he licking
pressure
your
on your
lips?
chest.
I felt nothing. I felt
You
numb.
felt nothing. You felt numb.
I felt like an
So-
uneasiness, like almost like a, this is weird. Why is this happening? And then he disappeared.
So they're not being aggressive towards you then.
And then I looked at
Bye,
the next
bitch.
one.
Pumping now.
I looked at the next
I
one,
just
and it was.
CJ, I just yeeted a bitch at you.
Chris, we're trying to have a conversation
I
about
saw
boosts.
that, dude. But the second one I saw was the face,
The no eyes?
the porcelain mask.
The porcelain mask.
Yeah, him. He was standing over by my TV, and I saw his suit and tie. He was very dapper, might I add.
He looked very good in that suit.
Like he was looking clean.
Well, he's a spirit. He can do what he wants. Clothing.
you see a spirit in a fucking banana hammock.
Oh my god, that'd be me. But he was looking very clean, and his smile seemed to get even wider, if that makes sense.
Like, as you progressively looked at him.
Like as I looked at him, he smiled even wider than he normally did, and then disappeared along with the black guy. And the third thing I saw, the third creature or being, was something I have never seen before. It was about 5-foot lady. She had a black cloak on, like dark
So-
cloak. And I could not see her face. I could not see any features. And
Oh,
she was hunched, like seriously, like Hunchback in Notre Dame. And
So previously, you did tell me that your house was possibly an old mansion. That could have been her mansion, or she could have been a lady in that mansion that could have died in that building. I know that sounds dark and hilarious, but
no.
that's
It's what Mark just said. He said CJ. I'm not a fan, but he looks good in that suit. He looks dapper.
See, this is looking at him, licking his lips like, the complete thick today, boy.
But she could also be your guardian angel if that sounds stupid enough.
Oh no, I completely get that. But the thing that got me was she didn't disappear like the others did.
She
She wanted you, CJ.
did she look at you, or was she looking away?
All three of them were looking at me as soon as I noticed them. She looked at me and started walking towards me.
Mm.
And that's when I'm like, nope, fuck this shit. And I opened my eyes and got up.
What the it won't let me switch my weapons.
You have to go into access gateway weapons.
And this was at night, right?
This was like after one of our gaming sessions.
Okay.
This is like 11 o'clock midnight. But this happened like a couple months ago.
She could be a new spirit that you guys could be conjuring from a different energy change, a different tone in the building.
It could be
Something
Billy.
new.
It could be Billy from down the street.
And it could be Billy down the street.
I gotta see this. It's called the Plunger.
Well, that guy.
Oh, you shoot a plunger at him! Yeah!
And for the different, like, aura, if that is the word to use,
no, I know
changes,
exactly what you
it can change the feeling in the air, maybe conjure something, or activate something old that will act like it's new, but it's been there for a while, so it would be not an active, intelligent spirit, but what's left of one.
CJ, watch
My
this.
sister is also into the occult.
Need some more
She will not help with that.
No, but like my sister is like hardcore into the occult. She like has shit. She worships.
I saw this guy!
Did we forget to mention this house is haunted? No, motherfucker.
Oh,
Or do you like what I sent?
I saw it, bitch.
can I?
Oh.
CJ, see this old lady right here? Watch.
Hold on, I'm in my menu.
First off, kill him.
So, her being an occultist, it would not help the situation. If there's pentagrams
CJ,
everywhere.
watch me, watch this. Watch this gun. Where is he?
If she does really
here.
sketchy shit, personally,
I
CJ,
shoot
I would
plungers.
not try to live in the same house with her.
Oh, I don't live with my same house as my sister. She's moved out.
Okay.
Oh,
But-
man on his face. Come here, CJ. Give me quickly.
Previous shit that she
He
could have
died.
done while in that house could have conjured the old lady. It could have brought the man with the porcelain mask.
Actually, the guy with the porcelain mask is rather new. Like, I haven't lived with my sister in years, and he just started appearing.
I got a question, though, CJ. This is a very important question.
Yeah, what's up?
Is he thick?
Honestly, he was kind of fit.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, he looked like he did CrossFit.
So he doesn't have to appear to you. Like, he could have been around for a while without you physically noticing. But as you get older, your mental attitude changes.
Oh, yeah, no.
So
There was also another thing that I forgot to say about, like, when I was a kid and I saw that black...
let's go break out his threads. Mark.
God damn it, Mark. You know what? If I could talk to him, that'd be the first, like, dude, where'd you get your suit? You looking fine.
Hey, he'd be like, thank you. Then now I gotta kill you.
Oh, please do
He's just
not,
looking, you
sir.
looking thick, sir.
You looking thicker than a snicker.
Snickers.
Where'd you get your threads, dog? But when I was a kid, and I saw that the face in my window, I would always have nightmares about one specific topic. And this is gonna sound weird as shit, but this topic
what
was
topic?
my body getting taken from me.
I like
All
your
right.
body getting fucking molested. I'm like, no
But yeah,
wonder.
here's the thing. If it was just a face, CJ, it could try to possess you and take your body and use it as its own.
That's
So
what I think.
that nightmare does make sense.
I always had the same nightmare of. Now this is gonna sound like a crackhead dream, but I always had a dream where these little white fuzzballs would like latch onto your body and take control of you, and the only way to get rid of them was to light the person on fire.
Wait a minute. Is that why you lit me on fire?
Like, that is a legitimate dream I had.
Okay, so that could be hinting that it did try to possess you at one time and use you.
And I had very bad anger issues as a kid, like to the
Didn't
point
have
where
anger
I would-
issues as kids.
Like, to the point where I once took a kid's backpack off and threw it out a second-story
I
window
wonder
because I'm
what
like,
Brad
fuck you.
is.
Dude,
So yeah,
Oh.
the attempted possession of the spirit of trying to take you, or the spirit following you, could be trying to trigger your emotions in a negative way, of course,
Oh, yeah.
and
no.
try to possess you. So every time someone gets on your nerves just a tiny bit,
CJ,
you flip
I gotta
immediately.
go on a stick and the stick's up her
I can't
ass.
believe I have to work a double.
God damn it.
Chris is ruining our conversation.
No, he's fine.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to act serious here as a 15-year-old, and Chris is over here going, I shoved the stick up someone's ass!
I didn't expect to shove it up somebody's ass.
Oh, did you have the rectifier?
CJ, come here. Just come here.
CJ's chasing a ball.
I'm more important than the ball.
No, the ball is more important. Okay, why does my shit keep falling behind of CJ? Like, I'm the one delaying now. That's how fast your stream is.
you can't handle my fucking Wi-Fi.
He'd be like, what the fuck?
Of course, we gotta go back to the ship.
Of course, Mark, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Oh wait, can I leave the ship and leave you here?
Yes.
First,
Oh,
you
I
got.
can.
Bye. Oh my God, they go fucking
what, the
flying.
fire? Mark, so CJ's Dream would consist of lighting people on fire to unpossess them, if that makes sense.
Nope. It's not necessarily true. So basically... No, did I just accidentally sex him up? No!
Why, CJ?
Black guy.
You just get. I'm going to get Kenzie.
Oh, okay, no, talk. Okay.
I'll get
So
Kenzie
the
before
dream-
CJ.
The dream was, when I was a kid, I had
Kenzie,
dreams. This
where are
is one
you?
of the more
From where we
prevalent
are.
ones. It was, little white, like, fuzz balls would fly through the air, and if they touched you, they would sink into you and take control of your body, and quite literally the only way to get rid of them was to light you on fire. And one of the times I still remember it, I pulled out a flamethrower and lit one of my
forgot where
friends at the
Mackenzie
time
is.
on fire, just straight up.
Kitty's in multiple different rooms, Chris. She's either in the front of the ship underneath the stairs or she's in the back.
Talk to computer. Oh,
Kenzie, I want to sex you up.
dude, why are we so incompetent? Where the fuck is this bitch?
Where
I
is it?
said she's either in the front underneath the stairs where the beanbag is or she's in the back.
Beanbag? Okay.
Oh, I found her.
But yeah, that was a dream I often had.
Art of Romance with Kenzie.
Hey, Kinsey, you want to
So
fuck?
think about the stream this way.
Fuck
CJ.
yeah.
The flamethrower could be holy water. It could be a cross. It could have been something as a resemblance of the ghost getting
See, did you just fuck Kenzie?
No, I haven't yet.
I just
what's
romance
the
with her.
word?
I'm a romance with her
You
again.
have to wait till I want.
But yeah, it was me quite literally lighting people on fire. So
And that could represent, I just said this, but
no, I heard
holy
you.
water or getting
Water.
baptized, something of that manner. And those fuzzballs could actually be an orb, because an orb looks kind of staticky, if that makes sense.
Where the fuck do I go in the end out of here? Oh, I
The
gotta go
weirdest, the weirdest part was actually that I enjoyed lighting them on fire.
Well, that's normal.
I was having fun.
Hey, it's
I was
you.
like, yeah, burn, motherfucker.
And that could also be, what the hell is going on? You keep buffering every 2 seconds. I know, Mark. I keep falling behind. Don't worry.
Do I really?
CJ, come here.
For Mark, you're buffering. That's how fast your stream is, because I...
Hey! Where do you want her?
That way.
That way? Gee!
I think I'm gonna have to lower the buffer, the delay on this stream because I've seen the buffer
It's
a
so
lot.
horrible, but so funny, CJ. I'm gonna shove that up the alien's ass. Then it. Spiker
Yeah,
Gate.
the delay is only like a couple seconds now. It's amazing.
Yeah, I lowered the delay time, but it seems to be causing more issues. Ow, what the fuck? Stripper, get the fuck out of here.
Shove up his ass.
What
Yeet!
the fuck were we talking about?
The fucking holy water lighting people on fire shit.
Ah, so your happiness from lighting them on fire could be the ghost of trying to possess you, make you feel these emotions that are not yours. It's trying to push itself into you, if that makes sense.
It was trying to penetrate me, and I was not having it.
Yes, exactly. It was trying to penetrate you.
You're gonna talk about penetration as I'm penetrating people right now.
Well, actually, Chris, we're talking about the paranormal. So
Paranormal penetration. It's the same.
yeah.
I'm not buffering
Okay.
anymore. Wonderful. Good, good, good.
I fell behind
What's
again.
this?
Genki, you bitch.
No, I want to
No,
shove. I want.
Genki, no.
I want to shove the thing
No.
up Genki's ass. Come here, Genki.
Yankees kicking CJ's ass.
He's beating my ass, you bitch. I'm almost fucking dead. I need to hit somebody. Where's the
Why?
yeast?
Why are you
He's sick.
kinky? Ooh, ouch. Damn it. That hurt.
Oh goddamn! Now I'm up in there.
Oh, what the hell are you doing in the air,
I'm dead.
CJ?
What the fuck? What? What the fuck? Ow!
New thing spawned in as I was trying to get health.
I threw a car at you.
Honestly, oh god, I'm very low on health. Get your bitch ass up, Chris.
Thank you. I just T-posed for a second.
I'm very low on health, you bitch. No, no, beat it. Oh god, ow! Fuck.
On top again.
Did you give the ghost consent? I did not. I did not give the. Oh, just. Oh god. I
RKO.
gave none of the ghost consent. Oh, that's health. Oh, wonderful. Sweet health. But yeah, Venom, that's the shit that I dealt with. And I was like, yes.
Well, that's the life of the paranormal, especially if you live in a house built in the 1900s and the 1800s, and it's been remodeled.
Oh,
It
yeah.
can
there was
activate
I
more
believe,
shit.
I like
there
the
was
worst
actually
thing-
also a fire in this house.
I think the worst thing
Like-
ever happened to our
An
family.
active, like, a house fire. Because my windows are charred as shit.
For like the previous owners or something. Never happened when you were there.
I don't even know, dog.
That's weird, because even when there's a house fire, they don't rent the house out. They just make it unfit to live in.
What the fuck? Why am I getting
But
attacked
another
by a
thing could be,
toilet?
Chris, that his windows being charred,
That
that could be a resemblance from the other building that caught on fire. That so much fire has transferred to the windows, therefore charring.
Thank you. I agree. It was a nice powerball. Oh, fuck you, sir.
okay, I get my ass kicked by a toilet.
I'm getting my ass kicked by everything. I'm running away.
Hey, CJ, you know if you go high up in the air and then power dive down, you can nuke attack them?
I don't think I have that ability yet.
Oh.
We're still at base game.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got shot out of the air.
But since we're talking about hauntings, I would like to enlighten you on my haunted basement,
Okay.
which has an Ouija board in it.
Okay,
damn it.
we're just gonna start talking about our hauntings now. I have
Chris,
plenty
no one gives a
stories.
fuck about your house.
Wow, fuck
Thank
you,
you, sir.
Venom. No one gives a fuck about your house then.
No, Chris, my
Not-
house was built in the 1940s, and there's an Ouija board in it that is used.
Why is there a toilet? Why is this toilet kicking our ass?
It's a toilet.
That's the toilet.
Son, you had a
You just
lesson.
body slammed a toilet. How the hell did you just body
Powerball
slam?
the toilet?
Clone stick! Huh.
And my basement is like apparently so frightening that none of my friends will go in that basement. And when I go down there and I grab the Ouija board, so you know this feeling of when you grab something and you got that feeling of being watched?
Oh, I get that all the time. Yeah.
Imagine it
Oh.
5 times worse, and the feeling of something breathing down your neck.
Oh my god, I understand that.
Every time I've touched this Ouija board, I get this feeling. And when I've taken it out the box, it was a worse feeling.
Come here! Get back here!
I almost wanted to touch the planchette. That's how bad it was.
Don't fucking do that shit.
No, and you don't touch a planchette.
Unless you want to like use it, right?
Yeah, I had this almost urge to use it, like something was wanting me to use it. And that week, I kept wanting to go in the basement to use an Ouija board.
No, that's bad touch.
Yeah, it was that urge of, hey. So you know, like when you get this mental thing, or like something whispers in your head mentally without you knowing it, and you
Oh,
get
yeah.
this idea that's not yours, and it gets fixated in your head for a while.
Oh yeah,
That's
I know
what that
exactly.
feeling was.
Ooh, that's not fun.
So I was having to fight with this mental brain, or this not
This
my idea, and then my idea going, I don't need to go to the basement. I have no reason to. But
the basement is
ADHD, yeah, exactly. But my ADHD side went, hey, you remember this? And I went over to that.
Hey,
Because
you remember this thing that's in the basement that you totally should touch?
yeah, and there was also that side of it too.
You fucking yeeted that car. Holy shit.
I'm a little mad right now, CJ, at
Chris.
this point.
Why?
I don't know. My clone stick ain't working.
Oh, there you go.
There it is.
But yeah, fuck you. Ow, you
This is the
garbage.
weapon I'm gonna use for the whole game now, CJ.
Oh god. Destroy the big orb.
And another thing is, CJ,
What big orb?
sometimes I'll be sitting here in my room, and remember that one time we were playing Transphobia, and we all felt something breathe down our neck, even though we're in the corner of our room?
Yes.
Yeah, that time too, I wanted to go down and touch the Ouija board.
No, no. Give me help. Oh, that is fuck you. And fuck your vehicle. Fuck you.
Yeah, and
Everyone
neighbors
pop their cookie
also-
like this.
my neighbor died like
Oh.
almost a month ago, and she was a hard smoker.
Boom.
and I walk in my house sometimes, or I go down to the living room, and it smells like someone has smoked in my house for 5
Oh,
years.
that's not fun.
No. And this house is old enough when that person was probably a child. And she died in like her 80s.
Yeet!
Whoa, over already.
Oh damn. Oh, I also used to have Phantom Cupcakes.
Phantom Cupcake?
Where you going,
Phantom.
CJ?
To the objective.
Yeah,
I've also had like Phantom stuff where you
No.
touch something and go, where'd that go? And it was never even there.
So this was when my sister was still living with us. There was an entire fucking freshly baked dozen.
No.
I walk into my room. I walk into Jess's room, which is the spare room, which is directly like a wall separates us.
Mhm.
And I walk in
I
there,
need to
go,
get
Jess,
some driving
there's
gloves."
cupcakes. And she's like, what are you talking about? We get up, go out into the living room, or into the kitchen, they're fucking gone. I was so angry. I wasn't even angry they were Phantom Cupcakes. I was angry that I got no cupcakes.
I hate stuff like that. Like you hit me, CJ. Oh, damn it! I was
Like,
doing,
motherfucker, you took my cupcakes.
dude, I was doing so
You
good.
bitch. Am I losing seconds because of Chris?
You're losing seconds because of Chris, and you're running through some red things.
All I gotta say is you hit me.
I hit you with a vehicle. The vehicle hit you. But yeah, those Phantom Cupcakes pissed me off. A lot, actually.
That could also be the ghost trying to trigger your emotions, so you get emotionally unstable, and it could try to possess you.
Oh, I didn't hit those. But yeah, oh, there's also a thing what the fuck?
Got it.
There's a thing me and my sister used to do. So, you know how I told you there's a thin wall between my room and her room?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I used to, when I was like feeling when I couldn't sleep or like something, I would basically do this 3 times on my wall.
No, you shouldn't do it 3 times, though.
It was a thing, I know, but my sister and then she would respond to let me know that she's there. Well, after she moved out, I was sitting in my room uncomfortable, and I hear
For dinner.
on my wall.
Was that the number of knocks that she did?
Yes, this is the number of knocks me and her did back and forth.
Then that fucking spirit learned your rhythm.
But there's also another thing, is that she often told me, oh, fuck up, Keith. Get the fuck out of here. No one cares about your black ass. Get out of here.
Continue with your story. Forget about the
But,
black guy.
my sister said there was a ghost haunting that room, and we have a closet in that room. You can see where I'm going from there, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. I got 3 closets in my room, and I don't like any of them. This house was built
Car is
But she
before
said
my time.
that there was a creature or something that lived in that closet, and in the middle of the night it would come out and literally, like, you know how sometimes people stand so that their half of their face is like in the doorway and half of it's not. So essentially they're like peeking out of the closet.
Yeah.
She said that that's what that thing did every night. Watched her sleep.
Oh yeah!
And she could have also been fucking with you, so you wouldn't go in that room
Yeah.
because
No.
it's her room.
I honestly believe that she didn't fuck with me because she refuses to go in that bedroom. Like, my sister's not a very fierce, afraid person. There's a few places in our house that she refuses to go. Our basement and that bedroom.
Woohoo!
Okay,
And-
so she probably wasn't fucking with you, but that's just throw out there when we're little kids and we're always like, hey!
But then after she left, she moved out. I told you about the knock. I felt uncomfortable. I felt alone and I was scared. And I'm thinking, I really wish my sister was here. And I went, and motherfucker, I heard this
Got that sorted now?
very quietly and very deliberately. And I'm like, oh, okay.
One knock.
No, I heard 3 knocks. same rhythm.
Ooh,
See, do you like my outfit? I got it for you.
CJ, that's not good.
And I've
You
also
realize
seen.
that, right?
Yeah,
like
I
my
know.
outfit,
Yeah,
CJ?
I'm used to not good. You look like a whore.
I'm a sexy
Yeah.
redneck.
But there was
CJ. You keep going.
there was a, and I told you all of the rooms in our house is haunted. It makes
Yeah.
sense. Whenever I walk by, the door used to be shut to that room. But recently, after we cleaned out the room, we have a cat, so we had the door shut because we didn't want the cat getting into shit in the spare room. That's what it is now. It's a spare room. But we didn't want the cat getting into shit, so we kept the door shut. Recently, my dad paid a garbage collector to get rid of all our shit, so we started leaving the door open. Now, when I walk by that door, I pretty often, actually, me and my dad both think we see somebody sitting on the bed that we keep in the spare room.
Is it a newer or older bed?
It's an older bed.
How old?
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Chris, that doesn't matter.
I mean,
It
it's-
could, but not enough to, like, per se your chair that's in the basement. That could matter a lot.
it's a healthy chair,
Well,
if that makes sense.
if you watch any spirit shows, they basically say that spirits and like possessions can live in walls because walls are the oldest part of the building.
Yeah, and for CJ's building, those floors are probably still close to original floors in most
Oh, they're
of the building.
creaky as shit. They're like,
Yeah.
they're old enough where you walk on them and you're like, oh, did I just hear something walk beneath me, or is my ass fucking going through the ceiling, going through the floor? I can't
Okay,
tell.
so those floors can hold a lot of spiritual energy, or what's the word? It could store a lot of things, a lot of memories. So even if it wasn't a intelligent poltergeist, it could be activity from when happened back and when there's a mass amount of energy or something.
Well, it can fuck
It can
up all this
activate
bullshit.
that.
I love it when you see their powerful in this without even talking about it.
Yeah.
You sign your mugshot? The Saints can't match the steel board.
I'm over here talking like I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I mean, this is stuff me and my girlfriend talk about all the time, or Beyonc.
You want to get somebody to
Looks
see that? You want to
already.
sit down and talk to someone? Sit down and talk to my mom. She'll talk your ear off for hours about it. CJ, hate you.
I love the fucking this gun.
The black hole gun.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
And CJ, one thing I do want to be like try is going to visit you, and because I could very much feel any type of energy change in the building.
Oh, so my neighbor, is apparently very like he sees shit. He not sees shit, but like he is, I guess, sensitive to energy. I don't know. He's older.
Yeah.
But the other day, he walked directly into my room, and he said, "What the fuck? It feels like my face is being dragged down." Like,
Okay,
I'm
so-
like, what the fuck do you mean by that, dude? He said it felt like his eyelids were being, like, pulled down. Like when you get really tired, your face starts to, like...
Yeah.
At that point, CJ, he's just weird depressed.
He said that's what it felt like. And I'm like, I don't know what you mean. I don't feel a damn thing.
Well, CJ, maybe the spirits you're feeling
like
are the
that.
children in your basement.
Because the
that
thing is,
salty now?
he came over, he's been in my room before. But he's never been farther than the entrance.
Hi, CJ.
Already not doing very good at this, goddamn.
And yeah, another thing is about that. For you living in that room for God who knows how long, you will get accustomed to that energy and stop feeling it because it's not abnormal for your body. For his
yeah.
body to feel something like that, it is new to him.
He said, because he's been in my room before while I was in here, and he was over earlier that day to talk to my dad about something, but he stopped by to pick up, he was getting cigarettes
Oh, I hate
from my
smokers.
dad. And he walked into my room and he said, "What the fuck? This is different. Why is your room like this?"
And if he's more sensitive to energy, he could have felt the energy that you felt when you were a child. Like that face that appeared in your window, that could be that energy because you said he was eyeless and bodiless.
Yeah. And he walked into my room and he said he couldn't stay in my room for more than 5 minutes. And I was like, what have I been living in?
So, it might sound weird, but you describing this makes me want to go there.
Oh, no.
I love Poltergeist. I am a fan of it, but I'm a big ass pussy when it comes to it.
You get used to it, Venom, after a while.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
I used to live in a house where I would wake up with bags on my head, or one time I woke up one day and I had a plastic bag basically tied around my neck, like it was turning me purple. And it was funny because the person who lived there before us was an old lady, and her dad hung himself in the basement. Instead of doing anything in the basement, she just locked up the place he died in and basically made it his memorial center. So you still get that spirited orbs, where
you'll still get that spiritual energy. Because
yeah, but here's the fucked up part. It basically felt like he was still hanging from the ceiling when we got down there. It was the most fucked up thing. So after a while, you just got used to being like, yeah, yo, Jeffrey, can you kindly fuck off today?
Jeffrey, can you please piss off?
And that's the funny thing is I say that to my ghosts too, because there's a point of where you don't got the time to mess with them.
You don't have the time to deal with their bullshit.
Well, the worst thing that ever happened to me, I was with my mother. We were driving on...
Oh, well, that's the first problem.
We were driving back from Syracuse, CJ, you know what I'm saying? We're driving back from Syracuse, and we decided, okay, we're going to take the back roads. We're not going to take the highway today, okay?
That's dumb.
So we started driving. We hit the Indian Reserve Center. And as soon as we turned that corner to the Indian Reserve Center, the car shut off.
Well, yeah, so, the Indians don't want to
deal with your next move,
Chris.
So
I
got out of the car. I'm like, okay, maybe the battery died. I'll check the battery. No, the battery is still fine. It had juice in it and everything. And I'm like, what's going on? And next you know, our headlights just start blinking on and off repeatedly.
That's when you get back in the car, Chris.
No, it was like the fucked up moment. It's like, oh, it was. Then I'm like, oh fuck this shit. I'm like, I'm getting this car started, and I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Oh shit! Speaking of blinking, so over the last couple months, some shit has been going on in this house, and I'm getting sick of this. Like, to the point where my room needs to, whatever's in my room could fuck right off. Cause it's starting to piss me the fuck off. Every time I've turned my light on, in like the last week or so, I've had the lights flicker aggressively.
Like a minor flicker aggression, or is it just like on and off?
It'll flicker on and off for a few minutes.
CJ, if you ever get the chance to meet my mom, like in Pearson, you need to ask her about the time where she used to live in a Syracuse house.
Oh.
And so basically, this is how she told me the story. She was living there, and one day she decided to do a Ouija board, okay? And when she did the Ouija board, CJ, the Ouija board basically told her to go peel the wallpaper back and look on the original walls. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And on the so she did it. I told her to go to the closet, peel the wallpaper back, and look at the original walls. She did it, and when she peeled the wallpaper back, there was fucking basically countless like pictures of newspapers.
Oh,
markings,
newspaper clippings, that type of shit.
Markings were like markings like how many people he killed and everything.
That's up again. But also kind of cool.
It is kind of cool, but at the same time, I'm like, Mom, why are you telling me this? I'm trying to eat my broccoli.
My broccoli and gravy. Can you fuck off?
Have you heard the story about serial killer that wore the people he killed?
Yes.
And on top of that, he cooked them in a cauldron.
A cauldron? Dude, he's fucking Harry Potter.
And his house was covered in body parts. The doorbell was a nipple.
That is awesome. I want a nipple bell.
A nipple bell?
I bet it feels nipply during the winter.
We just turned into a joke at this point.
Yeah, well, you know, shit happens.
You know, murders happen. It's a Tuesday.
It's your birthday.
I'm gonna murder you like it's your birthday.
Any enemies here, CJ?
Oh,
Okay.
fuck that. Okay. That's
I
not
was
what
getting my prone stick out just in case.
CJ, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Defenses.
Look to your right.
Yeah! It's my sister!
May I? Oh, in the game or in real life?
No, in real life.
Hello. May I help you? Doorway.
I called that too. I bet.
Are they gonna be the dumbass and be like, oh shit, it's CJ butt naked?
Okay, but CJ, when you looked, did you feel anything strange?
No. I felt like I was looking at an empty fucking doorway.
Is your lights off?
Is my light off?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
You know what I hate? When you're home alone, and hear me out, like you're home alone and you're watching, like, I don't like the one I'm home alone, but I like to watch scary videos on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Like, paranormal videos.
Yeah.
I always feel like that's like somebody's watching me, judging me, and like the person I'm watching the video about is gonna basically come out my phone and be like, "You're next."
Oh, dude, I
So-
get that when I feed off all the fucking time.
There's a guy called Proving Demons that I stopped watching. But on this topic, you know who Zach Bagans is?
No.
No.
Ghost Hunter or Ghost Adventures?
Yeah, I know Zach Bagan.
Yeah. He had a
Zach
video
Bagans.
where if
And
you
this
look
is
at
my
the stall,
story.
it could kill you. Like,
Oh.
even through a TV screen. And he warned everyone, if you are, like, not wanting any health problems or anything, do not look at this doll. Of course, I fucking didn't look at the doll. I wasn't taking a chance. But many people have died from looking at that doll, even through a phone or a photo.
It's just sad I looked at that doll for God's solid 10 minutes.
That doll, the doll that had the bag on its face?
Yeah.
No, you
Chris.
probably should do it without the bag. Without the bag.
Yeah, if you looked at its face without the bag. Like,
I
if it had a bag on.
I got a story behind that. So I was confused about it. 'Cause I was just scrolling through and just that video popped up and I'm like, I gotta watch it. So I watched it and I'm like,
The temptation of wanting to look at the doll was there. Like, I was
Yeah.
feeling of getting when I was turned around waiting for Zach to tell me when I can look back, I was getting this feeling of getting watched through a fucking television screen.
It was sniffing your hair, bitch.
It was. I felt like something was pressing my shoulders down.
oh, that was just me.
I was behind you with my dick out. What the fuck? Why is there just a car? Alright, fuck it. Well, yeah, no, that's some shit, though, you know? That's... Oh, Chris climbed the tower. Nice. Oh, wait, no, Chris is climbing the tower. Oh, we're supposed to.
Back, I was looking at the picture of Ed from the Owl House.
Why?
I don't know what he was. I don't know. Mark is Mark.
Yeah,
Mark,
that's
come
true.
say hi to me.
Hey, Mark, can you look up what that doll's name was without dying?
Annabelle?
Don't die, please.
No, her name wasn't Annabelle, Chris. It was something else.
So anyone want to take a trip to Virginia with me?
We're gonna
Where are we going?
To go see the real life Annabelle Dell?
Yes?
Oh yeah!
I've always wanted to go like cross country and just go
So
to
there's
like,
a-
all the haunted spots.
There's a
but
museum
also-
in Virginia. There's two museums. There's a Webco one that they use in the movie. That's also haunted nowadays in a museum. And then they have the original house where the actual story took place and shit.
Oh my god!
And it has the original doll in it and shit. And it's cool.
He said he was not participating in No Nut November.
Oh, fuck yeah, Mark. Can I help?
Dude, I never participated in No Nut. Like I failed the first 2 hours or so.
Oh, and Mark, do you know who Zach Bagans is from Ghost Adventures?
Oh yeah!
Oh shit! If you want to see some good like ghost hunters, I think they're. I don't know if they're real or not. I want to say they are because some of the shit that they've had happen is hard
it's-
to, really fucking hard to fake.
If it's Ghost Live, then they're fake.
No, it's called Mind Seed.
Mind Seed. I don't think I've heard of that.
Because they've had like full like bedrooms start shaking, and I'm like, that'd be incredibly difficult to fake.
If you got the time, CJ, watch Ghost Adventures. Like any of their shit.
I've
I
met
watched some of the, I watched some of this stuff.
I met
I've
the
become
people-
more.
you know people that from Ghost Hunters, CJ from Cap.
Tab?
Me and-
Yeah. Oh, dude, I miss those guys.
Me and my mom met them when they came to Cortland to the 1890 house.
Oh, nice.
It was
Yeah, I
they were
heard they
very
did the
nice.
1890
They were
house.
very nice too, but at the same time, they had to ask questions. They had to ask the faithful civilians what they felt
Okay,
like.
Mark doesn't know who Ghost Adventures.
So they're
He
like,
said Ghost Adventures is fucking awesome.
Okay, so you know that one lighthouse Ghost Hunters did, and
Ugh,
see that
you know
I
that
made another-
lighthouse, Chris?
Yeah.
I can't say that I do.
I went to that lighthouse, and it was cool as fuck. I'm gonna say that now. And I sat down in the lighthouse and watched a video they did on the lighthouse, because they had a video playing about it.
Dude, I have not. I've actually never watched a lot of the stuff.
I always wanted
Get
to go to Alcatraz.
I don't watch a lot of. I didn't as a kid. I didn't watch it a lot because
I want to
I
go to
got,
Alcatraz.
I got
CJ,
active nightmares.
Stamina Bar 2, finally, bud.
What?
Stamina Bar 2.
Oh, damn it! About notoriety faster.
What if we all went to a field trip to Alcatraz and took EMF readers with us?
Oh shit! So me and my buddy Corbin have long thought there is a place in Italy. It is where they kept the bubonic plague victim.
How about we just go to New York and see that area?
And
Closer.
He has always, and I've personally also wanted to go there because could you imagine spend the night? Because they won't. The locals refuse to go there during the night.
CJ, how about we just go to New York?
Oh
and
yeah, that's
go
very
to-
interesting.
How about we go to New York and just go to Skull Island?
There's so many places I want to go. Honestly.
So in New York City, there's an island off to New York City where they keep basically when the plague was happening, they buried bodies there, and they're still burying bodies to this day here during COVID-19. And it has like an abandoned asylum on there and shit like that, and it's very haunted. They say.
So Chris, do you know about the island called the Doll Island?
Oh yeah, I know the Dow
Yes.
Lion.
Isla de Muñecas. That's actually that's the name. That's the legitimate name for it.
CJ, you hurt my brain by saying a different language.
Isn't that not it? I'm not fluent in the Spanish. Isla de Muñecas, right? That's it.
I love how we're over here trying to talk about. Here, no,
Mark, look it up.
I'm not mad about it and anything, but we're over here trying to talk about game wise. And did my shit just freeze?
Don't worry, I'm just murdering an unsuspecting man.
I think my game froze.
See,
We'll find
I'm
out.
glad it's
Yep,
not just
Chris
me.
left that session.
Oh, sorry, Chris. I'm in the middle of.
All you're doing is shooting him. As he's flailing around like a ragdoll.
I have exploding bullets on the pistols. No. Stop that.
Oh, I just realized my stream is delayed.
Did you actually leave, Chris?
No, I'm frozen.
Oh, god damn
I
it.
said Chris has left the session too.
I'm just waiting for it to unfreeze.
It won't.
Do I have to reset my whole PC?
You can try alt-tabbing. The Jenny Wade house said to have spirit in its basement. God damn it. All the aggression. Fuck you, ma'am.
Mark, I was gonna ask a question, but I forgot what it was. But Zach Bagan did something on a house, and he found that there was much aggravation on, I think it was the second floor.
Cause all tab worked, so
Yeah, Alt Tab and end the task with Task Manager.
See, I didn't know.
I can't. It's still frozen somehow, and I can't activate any of the applications.
You are going to have to shut down your PC. With the button. You can't just go over and click shut down. You have to button it.
Oh, that's so bad for the PC though.
CJ, I know it is.
Oh, it hurts my soul when I see people shut down the PC on like, especially laptop. That shit hurts.
Oh, they sit there and hold the button instead of press it.
Yeah, no, they'll hold the button and you're like, no, I hope you get cancer for your transgressions. Excuse me. But yeah, this shit. There's a lot of shit that I can talk about. Oh, when I lived with my mom, I saw I saw another shadow that fucking would always stand in my doorway.
Mark, who are you saying this towards? Because I did. I don't know if CJ was a believer in the supernatural.
I didn't really get a choice as a kid, you know.
They were like, "Hey, yo."
I can shut down every single one but CSGO's tab.
Use Task Manager, Chris, and click End Task. You're gonna have to right click on it.
Yeah, Control Alt Delete and then Task Manager. That'll help.
Control Alt Delete.
But yeah, I didn't really get a choice to be a believer in the supernatural because I kind of got skull fucked as a kid by well, no, I didn't skull fucked, but like it was always prevalent in my life. Ever since I was actually a kid, I would have nightmares of people sticking to walls in front of me and like bleeding, and I would see shit standing in doorways.
Oh, I've always saw shit standing in doorways.
Oh, while at school, dude, fucking toilets. Fucking public toilets. That shit. So, as a kid, I went to Parker School, and they had this one bathroom that was old and fucking decrepit as shit. And I hated that shit with a fucking passion. Because one time I was going to the bathroom. I just left the bathroom and I was taking a piss as one does in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And as I was peeing, I heard a fucking giggle, and then the light shut off. And I'm like, motherfucker, turn the light back on.
Giggle?
Yeah, like, and I know for a fact there was nobody in that fucking room because that room echoed. It wasn't even a large room, but it had an echo to it.
Did the giggle echo, or what is it just?
No, it was like in my ear. It was like, and I'm like, motherfucker, you finna die. And so at the time I was a little unstable, and this was around the time that I saw those faces in the window as well. So my instinct, I turned around and I carried scissors around in my pocket because obviously I was a scared kid.
Okay, I can turn my system off, Gregory, so I'll be back.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
And